Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm in a different location just because I didn't feel like going all the way downstairs. But this is going to be a video to help you guys figure out which device works best for you. In a lot of my comments, some of you guys have asked, how do I read so much and, what my devices are and things like that. Well, the easy answer for how do I read so much is that I have a multitude of devices. As you guys saw in the thumbnails, I have a whole bunch of devices that I can read on. I have two Kindles, which are both Paperwhites, and the best thing that I love about them is because they're both Paperwhites. They're super small. I mean, look at that. Look how thin they are. They fit in your purse and they hold a charge for like 2 weeks. As long as you don't have your Wi-Fi on, you can use them as much as you want. They put themselves to sleep. So if I was to open this, it's going to wake itself up. And you have the screen that is freaking awesome. I mean, like seriously, I'm just like jumping into this if you guys haven't figured it out. But this is the Paperwhite. It's I want to say it's a 7th edition Paperwhite. This is not my first Paperwhite that I've had. I actually had, or first Kindle that I had a keyboard Kindle back in the day, and it was amazing until it went kaput on me because I hadn't figured out that every single year on January 1st, I will go through this and I will reset this so that it clears everything out. But as you can see, turns itself on, turns itself off when it puts itself to sleep. So that's a great battery keeper, what have you. It has this backlight going on right here. So it looks like a paper sort of screen. You can use it at night and you don't have to disturb anybody else that's around you or anything like that. Best part about this, besides that whole light and falling asleep on its own, is that you have all these extra features to go along with it. You can sync it at any point in time that you want. You can turn the airplane feature on and off on it. Let's see, one of the other settings. You can change the time on it. Oh, let's go back. I like this feature here. So say that this print right here, let's see if it'll autocorrect to it. Oh, get out of there. Okay, say that print right there is too small for you to see. You can always touch your screen. And there's this little button that says page display on here. And you can custom change, move out there, custom change how your screen is seen. You can change the font on your screen. And you can change the size of that font, which is absolutely amazing if you have eye issues and you need the font to be bigger. You can change the page margins any way you want to fit your need the best way possible. And if you guys didn't notice, on the top here, I have the clock that is set on there as well. And this page right here allows me to change those settings. So if I want to know how long I have left in the book or anything like that, it shows right down there in the corner. Or I can change it to be the ratio and things like that. So that is why I love the Kindle Paperwhite. And Amazon is probably going to have it on sale for a really good price. It is really, really worth it if you are an avid reader of books and you don't want to have the glare that may come with a phone or the Kindle Fire, which I also love and own. Good thing about the Kindle Fire is that while you have the computer-like aspect of the Kindle Fire, you can also have access to your Audible if you are an Audible subscriber. So you can listen to your audiobooks through here. And if you are somebody that receives paperback ARCs or anything like that, if you go on your Fire to your, and you have those documents sent to you, it comes on through your documents, and then you can download them onto your Kindle Fire. Something that I absolutely love that I found this feature. And many copies have I don't think you can see it right now. Let's see if that works. There is a text-to-speech version or text-to-speech option. Now, the thing with the text-to-speech option though is that you still have to read the novel itself. You still have to read the document itself, because sometimes text-to-speech does not work or pronounce words the way they're meant or intended to be done. So you have to read along, or if there is like the word or someone going it's just it says the M's, or it'll just be a quick like and you won't be able to get that wording. So you have to physically look at the copy as it's reading the text to you. Now this version or this method can be very robotic in nature, but the Fire has come a long way where you can actually download different textures of speech to read back to you. So you can have a English version, a male and female. I sometimes use the British version if I know it's a British author that I have the document from. I will put it in the British accent in male or female, and that sort of helps. Now there is a downfall to that. Sometimes the text-to-speech option has specific languages that it uses. So I have run into the difficulty of having a document that was typed or was was typed in a different language. So German or what was the other one? Chinese, I think. So then the text-to-speech option did not work for me. So those are two devices. You can always, a lot of people use their phones. I have a Samsung Note 9, and I love that I have the option of using this as well with my Kindle app, and I have my complete library within this. I don't have to download everything. I can download specific books that I want, and I can erase them off, but it's within the app. I also have the option of having my Audible here on my phone as well, although it uses a lot of memory to use the Audible app as well on your phone. It can run it down. I also have Hoopla Digital through my library, and I have the option of downloading the books onto here as well. With Hoopla Digital, you can also have Hoopla Digital on your Kindle Fire. It is an option or an app that you can get through the App Store on Amazon, which is amazing. You have Google Play, which you can have your podcasts for, which this is where I read my podcast of Read Me Romance books from on my phone. Also, Scribd. It actually only works within your phone or on your computer, so that is why I use this device as well. Then a couple of other apps that I use is Prolific Works. Some books that I have received use that app to be able to read them on there, as well as if I get other books that are more mainstream, I use my Overdrive app through my library. So, okay. There we go. Now, you may have realized that I did not go over physical books. I am not a huge physical book reader because I have an issue with not wanting to crack my spines for one. Yes, it's great to have them, you know, in your hand and things like that. And then you have the dust covers and things, but you have to have a bookmark at all times. So I have issues with that. So my books that I own are mostly signed copies. Like this one is a signed copy. That I like to collect and use for Instagram pictures or challenges and things like that. That's when my physical books come in handy to help promote books and things of that nature. So I hope that this video was helpful to anyone that is looking or on the fence of, you know, what device should I get, or why should I get a Kindle or an e-reader for that matter as a device. I didn't go over the fact that, as you can see, there's a glare on the Kindle, or excuse me, on my Samsung. There's a glare that comes when you're using a computer type of, you know, device, whereas with the Kindle Paperwhite or any Paperwhite sort of e-reader, there isn't really a glare. So even though it looks like there's a glare for you guys, as I'm looking at this, or as you're looking at this, there really isn't a glare when you're looking at it in your face. If you're sitting outside, there's not going to be a glare, whereas there would be a glare on a Kindle Fire. There's a reflection. Bam, see it like that. And there isn't one here. You guys can't see what's over there, right? And for this, you can adjust the lighting and change it. See, just like that. Or you can make it brighter, just like that. I like to have mine in a medium setting. So it's not too much, but it's also not overlay. One of the things with the Kindle Fire, though, there is a blue shade option that you can put on, and that actually changes the color of the screen as well. So if you're in a very dark room, then it doesn't pop as much into your eyes and make you really, really focus. It's a more subtle backlighting, and you can actually change the different colors for that blue shade. It's meant for nighttime in bed reading as well. Okay, I think I've jabbered on enough about that. Hopefully I've helped you make a decision on if you should get an e-reader or not, especially with Black Friday happening tomorrow here in the United States. I'm sure there's going to be some really great deals tomorrow, as well as through the weekend for Cyber Monday and everything like that. And leading up to Christmas, there should be probably sales and things like that. So go out and, you know, check those out, see if it's a good fit for you. Let me know down in the comment section if you are a device lover as I am. And let me know what devices you have. Let's discuss them. What do you think are some of the pros and cons if I didn't mention them in the video? I know that, you know, people that might see this video might also like some tips or anything like that, and like to check the comment section. So if you want to do that, please do. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also, there is a feedback form down in the description box so you guys can help me improve my channel. All my social links and information is in the description box as well. So please take a look at those as well. Thank you for watching, and we will see you guys later.